It's time to have a real conversation for real agents, especially new agents who are jumping into this industry via telesales, especially for the final expense life insurance vertical of telesales. There's a big misnomer that I feel like agents are not aware of. You're getting painted a false picture, and I'm here to shatter whatever belief you might have around some key important details of the industry. But first, if we have not yet met, hello and welcome. My name is Ashley. I'm a final expense telesales agent. I do work from the comfort of my own home. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I found my way to crush it in this industry, earning anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 a month on my own pen at a part-time capacity. And I create this content for you, other life insurance agents, so you can learn and get better and mimic the things that I have done. So let's talk about what you need to understand about leads inside life insurance. If you are under the understanding that when a lead fills out a form and it zips over to your CRM and you call them and that they're actually wanting to have a conversation with you, you're wrong. That is the wrong mindset to have. There is a reason why I preach on this channel. You need 100 to 120 leads a week in order to be profitable in this space. Think about that. 100 to 120 Mildreds scrolling on their phone, drinking their coffee, watching CNN, doing whatever they're doing, clicking on a link in order for you, the average agent, let's talk about numbers for a second. The average agent will be at a 5% close rate. That really ought to be your goal, is a 5% close rate. So let's keep math simple. Let's say you get 100 leads a week and you manage to gain a skill set and you fight hard enough and long enough so that you can hit that 5% close rate. Out of 100 leads, that's 5 sales. Now, out of those 5 sales, I also preach on this channel, you need to do 250 dials a day or 4 hours of talk time to make sure that you're putting in enough effort to give yourself enough opportunity in order to make that sale. So if you think about that, does it actually make sense? I really want you to think about the numbers. Write it down on paper. Visualize what I'm saying. Does it make sense that everyone that fills out that form on Facebook and is zapped into your CRM, does it actually make sense that they want to have a conversation? Do you think that you're going to get that many people that want to have a conversation? The answer is no. That is why telesales for final expense, there is a reason these life insurance carriers pay us big money because of the value that we bring to the marketplace. There is a skill set in final expense that you got to learn, you got to master, you got to work hard at the craft because what we do is not easy. It is simple. Oh boy, is it simple, but it is not easy to learn and master. You have to get that dial skill set. You got to work on that dial arm. You got to have that mental resilience. You have to show up every day. You have to be willing to put in the effort. You are your own boss. No one's going to tell you to go to work. No one's going to tell you to actually complete 250 dials. No one's going to tell you to aim for 4 hours of talk time. No one's going to push you to hit a 5% close rate. However, in this business, there is a model. There is core metrics that you need to hit in order to be profitable. Think about Best Buy. I used to work for Best Buy almost 20 years ago now, but there were morning huddles every single day. And the general manager would come out in the morning huddle before Best Buy opened and said, this was how much revenue we generated last year. This is how much revenue we need to generate for today to keep everyone on the stock market side and the investors and stuff happy. So then there was a game plan. This is how many accidental protections we need to sell. This is how many Best Buy credit cards we're pushing for today. Here are our metrics, and this is what the entire store is aiming for the day in order to hit our target goal to be better today than we were this day last year. This is how business works and operates. So you got to hit 250 dials. You got to hit 4 hours of talk time. You got to aim for a 5% close. So out of 100 leads, that is 5 sales. That's a lot of work and effort. You're going to get people picking up the phone who just filled the form out and said, I'm not interested. I have to go to the doctor's appointment. Call me back later. Can't you email me this thing? You have to learn how to text engaging, to hook Mildred, to get her back in, to pick up the phone, to have a conversation. You have to learn how to overcome front end objection handlers to keep them engaged. It is, again, what we do is simple. It's not easy. And because it's not easy, We get paid really, really well because we have talent and skill sets that we bring to the carriers. And they say, hey, if you can get someone to click on something and you're paying for the own ad space and you're finding people to buy our product, that is worth a lot to these carriers, and they are willing to pay you beautifully, handsomely. They pay you really well. There's money to be made here, but do not come into this space thinking that every single lead you get is a buyer, especially for those of you who are buying third-party leads and you're not like using Scale My Social and trying to get leads at cost. You're paying a premium. You're paying $18 to $25 a Facebook lead. You need 100 of them. If you're spending $25 a lead, that's $2,500 a week that you were spending in your business. You better work the fire out of them to hit a 5% close. I hope this helps you. I hope this provides you some insight. Comment below with a fire emoji if you found this information helpful. If you have questions on this information, email me, ashmolinux@gmail.com. I am here to help in any capacity I can. When I respond here, I respond. I am the actual one responding to your messages. I also opened up a free Facebook group. I am in there. I am posting. I will go live. I share videos. I share words of encouragement. I have conversations with agents. Agents are posting wins. Agents are doing well with the script. In the description below, I have my script that I use. That's for free. I have the link to the Facebook group. That's for free. Get into a community, sit at a table with other like-minded agents, and let's go find Mildred.